Okay, so I picked up 4 of the most intriguing fragrances from Zoologist. So bee, cow, panda, and squid. I'm gonna smell all these, tell you guys what I think, tell you which one's my favorite. So let's go. Let's start with bee. So my expectation for this is to kind of be bee. So I expect a honey note. I expect it to be slightly floral, so we'll see. I mean, this is exactly kind of what I expected, but not what I expected. It's definitely a floral honey, but it's also got kind of like a milky tone to it, almost creamy. I mean, I really like it. So I actually had to look at the floral note in this because it's not a floral note that I recognized, and the note is mimosa. So mimosa, as I would describe it, is a very sweet, creamy floral. It's really, really nice. So if you ever pick up a sweet, creamy floral in a fragrance and you don't know the note, think maybe mimosa might be it. But it's really, really nice. I actually like bee a lot, but it does definitely lean feminine. Okay, let's move on to cow. So the name cow makes me think lactonic. So let's see if there's kind of a milk note in this. I expect there to be. Ooh. So it's definitely lactonic, but this has a very sharp lily note that comes out in the middle. So it starts off creamy floral, like a light floral, creamy floral, but the lily of the valley takes over quickly. Like, I like this, but again, this leans feminine. So this is a creamy floral, a lactonic floral, which you don't really see that much. I can't recall the last time I smelled a lactonic floral, but they actually pull it off fairly well with this. Okay, on to the next, panda. So don't really know what to expect from panda. Panda doesn't really lead me into anything. I just kind of gonna smell it and see what I think. That kind of caught me off guard. This is a very, very kind of polarizing scent, which means it just catches you off guard, throws you off. It's not what I expected at all. There's an apple note, like almost like a not sweet apple. This is also very earthy and animalic. So as this dries down, there's a really earthy tone that comes out in this fragrance and an animal tone as well, like civet. It's really strong. Last but not least is squid. So squid, 100% I expect an ink note. If this does not have an ink note, I am going to be disappointed. Yeah, there is an ink note in this, but also it's kind of sweet. Oh my goodness. So I actually really like this. Squid is really, really good. I get a nice, sweet, metallic, inky kind of vibe going on. If you're not familiar with an ink note, it can be really off-putting if not done right. But let me tell you, in this, it's done right. So it's got a peppery incense top, and I think that incense is what's making this really come together. The incense in this is almost perfect. The dry down on this has a lot of amber and some musk. It's got a nice benzoin tone to it. So when you factor in those other notes, the ink note, it makes it really good. So squid is definitely my favorite of the ones I have smelled, and this and panda are the 2 masculine leaning fragrances of the samples that I got, and I would say that definitely cow and bee lean feminine. Regardless, all of the Zoologist fragrances are nice in their own way, but squid, it's the clear winner.